I get to see so many joyful experiences. I see people stepping out of one part of their life and into another that they don't know exists yet.
I think it's cool to be able to, if not instill the knowledge into a kid, at least teach them about music as a form of communication, as a form of expression, and showing that that option is always there if they're so inspired.
My teaching philosophy is not towards mastery as much as it is towards creation, live performance, and collaboration, which are the things that to me inspired me the most as a young person. In a lot of situations, student and teacher become more like brothers and sisters.
I've taught a few places before at a local school, and then I was teaching out of my home. When the Firehouse opened up and I was able to see my students coming into this community and being in this place where there were other kids their age making music, it just sort of immediately changed the feeling of my lessons. Like, music is fun and it's creative, and we're not gonna sit and read the boring piano lesson book unless you want to. We're gonna find fun songs and we're gonna, maybe play with other kids. And that atmosphere is really hard to cultivate if you're just one person.
The last teacher I had was teaching more the traditional way, and I wanted to start learning songs I actually liked. And they were teaching the non-traditional way if you wanted. And I really like that way of teaching. And they really teach the songs well. I really like that.
I did take guitar lessons when I was a kid at a music school, and the difference between that place and the Firehouse was that it wasn't so much interest-based. We try to really, teach to the kids' interests.
My aspirations are to be able to play all the instruments together, and he really guides you through your musical process.
It makes me feel happy because it's really cool, and when I get it right, when you hear it, it sounds really clean.
When I'm teaching, I am always trying to chase a moment that I'll never forget, which was when I turned up an amp next to my friend's drum set and we played a song together. That's what I'm trying to inspire in every person that I come in contact with through teaching.
The Firehouse provides a lot of opportunities for kids to make friends, to make connections, and play together. That's something that I really wish that I would have had growing up.
Hearing someone else on the drums or in the guitar next door, it just really gives it a vibe that to me helps me cultivate that sense of enjoyment and fun that I really want students to have.
95% of the most important relationships that I have all have something to do with music. Whether we've been in a band together, met at a show, that extends in my life through teaching, being able to not only share music, but share life with someone who may look up to you and be able to gain something from your experiences. I don't think there's any one single voice that really can teach everything. It's important that we have every musical voice represented. And with the space that we have, we're able to open it up to folks like Shahid and Supreme, who have this awesome program called Knowledge, Rhythm, and Understanding.
We rep for humanity and don't use profanity. You knowledge in the rhythm right now. You understanding me? We do this for the family. Reality, not fantasy. You knowledge in the rhythm right now. You understanding me?
Music is one big house and one big culture. It's a form of expressing yourself, and particularly with hip hop,
we feel it is our obligation to really expose and expound and expand the minds of the youth through hip hop.
We want to put those elements in the youth at a small age to show that this is a craft. If you take it serious, you can go anywhere in the world, no matter if you're from Birmingham, Alabama. We've done it. The Firehouse, to see what it is now, a music school, performing arts school, it's the proof that all of these different cultures can come together and work together. It literally bridges the gaps and makes things easier and accessible for any youth, no matter the background, to come and learn an oasis of things to help broaden their life scope and view on the world.
Music has always been one thing that everybody can appreciate or understand. You know, when I learned it as a kid, it pretty much took over my entire life. You know, if I can get just one other kid out of all the kids that we'll teach, that would be really special, I think.
Whether it's writing or music or art, I think the majority of us probably had this point in time where we stepped out of what we thought was our life and found this place to self-express. It's such an identifiable, irreplaceable feeling. And I like being here because I like knowing that there's always the potential to be a part of that for somebody. You know, no matter where they're from or their background or why they're here, or no matter what, it's like this is a young person who is probably coming closer to their soul than they are traditionally allowed to be. And that makes me feel glad because I know it's going to pay dividends for them, like as adults.